Well, I was active before the surgery, but I think it was coming on, but I didn't know what was wrong. I just blamed it on, I was old. I like water aerobics, and I went to those like 3 times a week, and I started down 2 days a week because it seemed like it was just too much. I was shortness of breath, and I just decided, well, this is what happens when you age.
One of our partner cardiologists found that her shortness of breath came from a narrowing of the aortic valve called aortic stenosis. In Ms. Horn's case, surgical aortic valve replacement, the standard of care conventionally, was not a good option for her. Our team did not feel that she would thrive with such an approach. So instead, we were able to offer her a transcatheter approach.
The true advantage to this for patients is that it's done with catheters. There really are no incisions. There are just holes big enough for the catheters, and typically there are no stitches. All the work is done inside at the level of the vessel.
I thought that's what I needed, and I had professionals that knew that was what I needed, so I followed their requirements, and I'm glad I did.
Aortic stenosis is a big problem. You feel horrible, as did Ms. Horn. You get short of breath doing your usual activities, and that gets worse and worse, and it goes from I can't walk up the stairs to I'm struggling to walk to the mailbox to I'm struggling to walk to my kitchen to I'm short of breath sitting in my chair.
I remember I was making up a bed, and it took me 3 times because I'd have to sit down, go to one side and then sit down, and I thought, this is ridiculous.
Untreated, once you become short of breath, the life expectancy is on the average of 2 to 3 years. But with replacing the valve, you get back to a life expectancy usually as if you had never had that problem in the first place. I
was kind of right soon afterward. I never had any discomfort of any kind. I was ready to do things. My husband kept saying, well, don't do that. You better rest. But I'd rested so much beforehand that I wanted to do things. I am social. I like to be around people. And if somebody wants to do something, oh yeah, I'll do it. Well, I had the surgery in July. By September, I was back doing water aerobics. So it wasn't a long recuperation. There was no recovery from surgery. It didn't hurt, so I felt good. But anyway, here I am. So I feel like I'm going to be here quite a while.